You're on.
Hi, Dave. My name's Paul. Steve might have introduced me to you vicariously, whatever. I'm the guy that built this thing along with my wife. We've been brainstorming, I guess is the best word I want to use it, to see how we can put all this stuff together and make this baby move. Not the boat, but the whole project that Steve has shared with you briefly. And before I get started, I want to tell you straight from the heart, this isn't to blow your head up or make your ego too big to fit in the place, that I saw your artwork drawing, and I told Steve, my wife and I watched that thing about 4 times in a row, because it's really cool, because I love to watch speed drawing and people who are talented, and you got it, whatever that means to you. I just wanted to throw that out there. And we've been, and as an aside to that, or as addition to that, Steve and I have been trying to figure out how we can make this thing move. And I said, well, the speed drawing is really cool, and what you could do for the group and for all of us, so we could all benefit, that would really be fantastic, is to put your creative genius behind an idea. And I'd like to kind of paint you a picture of what the idea is, because I see Steve as this crazy genius guy with a fuzzy hat and all the stuff, and you know Steve well enough that I'm speaking truthfully, that he's a guy that things happen all different directions, but he's not launched and not moved. And I'm a pilot by training, and my wife and I built this thing, so I think kind of linearly, and I know that Steve needs somebody to throttle him back, but yet to have a creative team, and you're certainly a big part of that team from what I've seen, you're able to do, that can put together something that can get people moving, to make this thing move. And I think the picture I want you to paint, if you can, and just, this is what I came up with. You can probably do better because you're quite a creative guy from what I've seen. I told Steve, I said, I'm here with you, Steve, in the seat of this Back to the Future space car with the throttle floored, the lithium crystals are in it, and your hands are on the wheel, and she's revved up to red line, but the car's on the blocks, basically. And I need to have the ropes tied to each of one of the blocks, and I'm going to pull the chocks out from under the car, holding the car. The wheels are going to hit the ground, the smoke's going to roll, and this rockets off to places that we don't even know, kind of like a Back to the Future car. And in essence, what I'd like to do is paint a picture of things that are about to get real interesting, real fast, and real fun. So if you could do it in color, maybe that would be an advantage, maybe not. You can decide. You might want to do a rocket ship. You might want to do something else. But the bottom line is, and I heard this, that you've got evidently an affinity for the cats, and I forgot what he says, is cats and boats and cats, and obviously I've got 3 cats. I got 1 boat that Steve's got possession of and control of, but obviously I love cats, I love boats, I love the ocean, all that stuff. But it sounds like you might have a lot of material already that would fit really cool into this idea, and whether you do it with a speed drawing or you do it with maybe some panels and then cut to the speed drawing, that's Carol, Steve's wife, probably. It's not really important other than you think it's something that would really catch somebody's eyes. And I trust your creative genius, and so does Steve, enough to let you go with it. And the end of this thing would be something to the effect, I think, and if you would draw it, stand by for liftoff, or stand by for takeoff, or whatever is appropriate for the medium you choose. So that's kind of what I wanted to tell you in my own words. So first off, so you can see me and see what I'm talking about, and maybe more fully let this thing go through your mind to the degree you need to, and come up with something that you think is really cool, because you got great talent. I've seen a lot of speed drawers. I'm not an expert, but you're damn good. So, you're the guy for the task. And when Steve said you were in the neighborhood, I wanted to go over and see you, but he wasn't sure where you lived. So that's why we're doing it this way, and you're certainly welcome to meet me. I'll be here for a little bit longer. But at any rate, that's something for you to chew on, and how you and Steve arrange your relationship or whatever you do, that's between you two. But that's my 3 minutes worth of wherever we're at. So looking forward to seeing what you can create. Really, really appreciate that you're there. And again, the artwork thing was really cool, and I'll keep that thing because I love watching it. It really says it very clearly. Later, Dave.